morning, everybody. I'm Terrell Brown.
You got to grab that jacket here this morning. Good morning. I'm Judy Sue. Let's begin with your first alert forecast. Meteorologist Tracy Butler is standing by with the good news.
Yeah, it is good news. Yes. Really? Is that why my eyes are watering? Seriously. So this morning, here's where we start with a look at the radar this morning, because right now these are showers of rain across southern Wisconsin. But you notice the precipitation trying to transition. And north of Milwaukee, there have been some bona fide light snow reports. Now, I wouldn't be surprised near the Wisconsin line. If you're up around Lake Geneva, you could even get a couple of flurries around. Look at these temperatures. Schaumburg, 37, 36, Glen Ellen. But it feels like it's in the 20s this morning. Yeah, it's cold. It's blustery. We'll have your complete forecast coming up.
For road work, and we'll talk about that in just a minute because we actually are starting with a couple of crashes this morning. This one is in Markham. 167th Street is completely closed over the Tri-State Tollway because of this rollover crash. We also have a crash on the northwest side in the city at Irving and Kilpatrick. Chicago police are dealing with that one, not causing any delays because traffic volume very, very light. Take a look outside at our West Tower camera showing us the Jane Burns Circle intersection.
7 Eyewitness News.
Jay, thank you. The FBI is asking for help in an unsolved murder that dates back nearly a decade. Maywood police officer Thomas Wood was killed 9 years ago this month.
What's doing to block the project?
Mayor Emanuel saying he is interested in seeking a third term. He spoke to reporters after the city council approved his budget. Emanuel won his first term in 2011. Republicans are ready to make Congressman Paul Ryan the next Speaker of the House, second in line to the presidency. And it was a fight for attention at last night's Republican presidential debate.
Some candidates who are behind in the polls may have emerged. Here's ABC's Bazi Kanani.
But he just reported a third quarter net loss of the plunge in oil prices. And this morning, we are waiting to learn more about what caused a massive military balloon to break free and drift more than 150 miles.
It's cold out there.
Get ready.
My eyes are still, honestly, my eyes are watering terribly. I think the winds are blowing in here.
Scarf, gloves. I know, right?
Yeah.
Prepare for the day.
I know. So that's where we start today, and we do have some pretty blustery conditions that are going to be with us throughout the day today. So we start with a look at what is going to be pretty gusty throughout the day today. We're starting off with temperatures in the 30s, but wind chills in the 20s. And you may see a few rain showers from time to time. And yes, near the Wisconsin line, I wouldn't be surprised if there were a few flurries. Don't get nervous. This is not an accumulating snowfall, but don't be shocked either, because as we take a look at the radar, yes, it looks like a couple are just trying to sneak in south of the Wisconsin line right now. So we'll keep an eye on that, but I want to assure you, nothing close to the city at this moment. Of course, our rainfall totals in the past 24 hours, it just seemed like it would not shut off yesterday. Our average high today is 57. The average low is 39. So far, our low this morning is 36. And I want to show you, so far, our high today, 37. We'll probably make it about maybe 10 or 11 more degrees on top of that. 37 degrees right now at O'Hare. AccuWeather showing that that wind is out of the west-southwest at 18. But once again, we are getting those much higher gusts around the area. Right now, 36 in McHenry, 37 in Cary, I should say, 36 degrees in St. Charles, Lombard right now, 37, even 38 degrees over at the lakefront, 37 degrees right now in New Lenox, 39 in Gary, and 37 degrees currently in Valparaiso. So again, those wind gusts topping 30 miles per hour in some spots around the area. Our skies have become clear, especially across the southern suburbs, but we're holding on to a good amount of cloud cover north. And then there you see that snow that is off to the north, and we are going to continue to experience some pretty cold conditions around here. Cloudy and windy with some occasional light rain showers or mist here into this afternoon. High temperatures today only in the 40s. Some of the coldest air we've had around here since late May. Chilly here tomorrow, Saturday. I know, Halloween. Right now, it is looking...
Well, we're still looking at dry conditions on the roads, but we've got plenty of problems this morning, starting with this crash in Markham. We're keeping an eye on it because we've got a complete closure on 167th over the Tri-State. Now, we've got road work outbound Stevenson, the Tri-State to county line. We're seeing some delays that's affecting several expressways, including the Eisenhower inbound from Ashland to Halstead. They've got it narrowed down to 3 lanes. Take a look at the snapshot. They're forcing all the traffic off to the right, and you can only go outbound on the Dan Ryan. You cannot access Congress. You cannot access the
Zoo. Weather with meteorologist Tracy Butler and Roz Varen's traffic.
In class, there's a new disturbing video inside a school that's being shared on social media this morning.
Eyewitness News reporter Tanja is here now with the story. Tanja.
Good morning, Judy and Terrell. The wild scene played out in a high school cafeteria in Sacramento, California earlier this week. Have a look. They now face numerous charges, including battery. Now, the principal calls this a rare and unusual situation. Judy?
Tanja, thank you. And a warning for people who use e-cigarettes this morning. A family says one of them exploded, leaving a man in a medically induced coma in Florida.
Our radar right now. We do have some rain showers across southern Wisconsin. And yes, we're trying to watch this radar very closely to see if there are any flurries that are going to be sneaking south of the Wisconsin line. So if you see any around Chemung, around Hebron, Illinois, let me know. Yeah, give me a post on my Facebook page because it is possible up toward Lake Geneva as well. Our temperatures, well, we have cold numbers on the board. 37 Schaumburg, 39 degrees in Wilmette, Glen Ellen at 36. But we have wind chills here this morning in the 20s. So, yeah, I think it's safe to say coat, gloves, not out of the question to dig those out today. Ross?
We're in good shape. We do have quite a bit of overnight road work this time around. We're looking at the Kennedy Expressway, and they're working in that stretch approaching the Burns Circle. They've got lanes closed between Chicago Avenue and the Eisenhower. And the reversibles, they had them closed for overnight maintenance, but they're open, and we can see it from our North Tower camera. Getting ready to head out the door. Judy and Terrell.
Ross, thank you so much. Today is the big day for you to vote for your favorite Friday flyover school.
Yes.
Rights.com.
Welcome back, everybody. Good morning to you. The Bulls off to a strong start, 2-0 for the season. Here's Mark Giangreco with the action in your morning sports wrap.
Good morning.
It's just that how many times can you stop them?
Already with a small margin for error, the Bears don't have time for growing pains with guys like Hood, who are expected to step in against
ABC7Chicago.com.
It is 4:54 and just ahead an hour, 5 o'clock hour this morning.
Hey, good morning, everybody. I'm Terrell Brown.
Good morning. I'm Judy Sue. Thanks for joining us on this Thursday morning. It is the coldest day of the season so far. Let's begin with your first alert weather update. Meteorologist Tracy Butler standing by. Tracy.
Indeed it will be, because we had high temperatures in the 40s in May, and I don't think we're going to get not past 49 degrees anyway today. So right now I'm watching this radar closely, and it looks like it is trying to transition to a few flurries near the Wisconsin line. So we'll continue to watch the observations, see if any of these are actually making their way to the surface. But what is out there, and you will feel it, the cold conditions, 38 degrees right now out at Midway, 36 South Elgin, Algonquin 38, Cherville at 37. But these blustery winds are resulting in wind chills in the 20s this morning. So we'll have your complete forecast, and that's coming up, Ross.
Now, 5 o'clock. We're still seeing some delays inbound on the Stevenson between 355 and Lamont, but we're seeing that delay get a little bit smaller as they pick up the barricades. And we can take a look outside at our West Tower campus. Judy and
Russ, thank you. 4:59. New this morning, a warning about an attempted kidnapping.